Hi guys. All right, so we are done at work. It is after school now. I am heading out. However, we have to go to my parents' place for an hour. It is Tuesday, so I have the private class for chemistry 11-12 for the IB student. It's gonna be just for 1 hour. Um, I'm just really tired and exhausted. I made my protein shake before I left, so I hope that holds me over. But I think I bought an extra bag of my oatmeal. So I'm gonna have that when I get to my parents' place as well. I'm really hungry. And today too, I just kind of realized like I don't think I'm taking enough like food and like snacks to eat throughout the day. That's probably why I'm getting very hungry. And but yeah, so today went pretty well, I think. What did we do? I gave class time, like I mentioned, for economics 12 for students to be working on their presentations for tomorrow. A few complaints about like groups and stuff, but you know what? Just like I mentioned this morning, you're going to have to work with people in the future that you don't want to, so you really just need to learn to get along, I think, with everyone. And if you're not able to communicate with your group mates, you have to learn to communicate with them. So I tried to point that out to all the students. And I think, like I mentioned, next time I'm going to be making the groups myself and not leave it up to the students. They keep forming the same groups, the same students in the same groups over and over again. So that's something I want to kind of discourage, so they can like work with other people in the class as well. And I know I always had an issue. I think I mentioned before, I always had an issue with that. I didn't like working with specific or some students who wouldn't do that much work. But like what we actually got marked, not individually, but it was actually like a group mark. So I wouldn't, like I mentioned maybe before, didn't want to settle for anything less than an A. So I always ended up doing a good portion of like the work whenever there was like a group assignment, which I know is not like the best either. So I mean, I think I probably needed to work on my communication skills, I think, at that time as well. But yeah, that's something that again you need to work on. And teamwork skills is one of the most important like leadership skills that you need to acquire in high school as you go into university, and even finishing university and then entering into the workforce. It's a very important skill to have, I think. And that's something you can work on right now while you're in high school, while you're still in school. I know some people enter into the workforce and they just haven't acquired proper communication skills, which is definitely a disadvantage, and something that your employer or the hiring manager of HR will definitely notice. So yeah, so that's basically what happened for economics. For chemistry 12, we went through one more section today. We just kind of started the chapter on like rates of reactions. But for Chem 12, they have their quiz tomorrow. Again, I went online because I taught this course last year, grade 12 chemistry, and I was using Google Classroom last year as well. But then when I clicked on it, I couldn't find, like, I guess I hadn't uploaded the quiz online. But I think I have it in my email. I think I did check. Oh my gosh, guys, I don't even remember. But I'm pretty sure I opened my email and I sent myself all of, or I emailed myself all the blank assessments. So I'm pretty sure it was there. Or actually, I think last year I didn't give them like a written assignment. I just gave them the quiz because I think we didn't have that much time. So no, I think I'm gonna have to put the quiz together, guys, because I think last year I just changed the unit 4 like assignment into the quiz. That's basically what I did. Yeah. And this year I'm giving them the written assignment and the quiz because we still have some time, I think. Guys, there's exactly like 1 month left before the summer break, and I'm kind of happy. I mean, of course I'm going to be teaching over the summer anyways, but I'm kind of happy that, the school year is coming to an end. Like, it's just like I mentioned, just so much stress, I think, extra stress during the year. And that's not something that you experience, I think, over the summer. The summer break seems just like the summer seems very laid back, I think. And I really want to, like, again, like I mentioned, focus on myself. So this morning I was just talking about how I don't want to be waking up early every day and not getting like enough sleep, because I noticed even today during the day I was very tired. And when you're tired, you're just not, honestly, you're not like as productive. Even if you think, you're gonna wake up early and like, get a bunch of stuff done, that's just not gonna happen because you're just very tired and you don't feel like, actually doing anything. So I think maybe, like I mentioned, like midweek or something, I might just like sleep in for a little bit, or head into work like a little bit later. I haven't like decided yet, but I think that's what I'm going to do. And for physics, we went through the last section. It was on nuclear fusion, like I mentioned before, but it was quite short, so we did like a little bit of like test review today, and then we're gonna finish off the test review during tomorrow's class. I think I'm very nice to like the students. I give them a thorough like test review and questions come straight from there. Oh, look at that car, guys. I think it's a Ferrari. Wow, really nice. It's red. I really like the red Ferraris. I don't think I'm a big fan of like yellow Corvettes or yellow Ferraris. But yeah. So what's this guy doing? Guys, he was like in the left turn like lane, and then all of a sudden he decided to just like go straight. He didn't even have his signal on. Yeah, guys, remember, driving is really important. Like, you should always be signaling when you're taking a left or a right turn, because then people don't know in which, like, where are you going, like which direction are you going in. So it's very important to indicate that, because it can definitely cause an accident as well. So yeah, all right, so I'm just on my way to my parents' place, and I will just talk to you very briefly when I get there. Hi guys. All right, so we're at my parents' place now. As I was driving up, I noticed the garage door was open. um my dad is home. Sometimes he goes into like work like a couple of days a week. Tuesday is usually one of the days he goes into work, but I think he didn't go today. So my brother went in a little bit early into the store. He usually goes in early, but today I think he hadn't gone in early. And I know because I'm here in the mornings all the time as well. So, but yeah. All right. So I need to head inside. Oh, I didn't even check the time. I think we have about 10 minutes. I'm going to make my oatmeal because I'm still really hungry. And I'm going to have my protein shake. It was a good thing I remembered my protein shake this morning. I almost forgot, guys, like I mentioned, as I was heading out the door. And even small things like that make me like really upset, because again, it's just like routine, and you're used to like, having your protein shake, and you're used to having like, your sub sandwich for lunch, or whatever it is that you like eating. I had my apple today. I actually ate my whole apple at lunch. I didn't share it with any of the students because I knew as soon as I would take my apple, like sliced apples, into the slices into like the classroom, students would start asking me for like a piece. And I can't say no. I'm not that mean. So I would give it to them. But then that would be kind of like I'm not even getting a full serving of an apple, right? Or the vegetable group. So, but yeah. All right, so I'm going to head inside, and I think I'll just catch up with you guys right after I'm done my class. It's just going to be like 1 hour, and then I'll see you as I'm heading home. Bye.